G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan, Tanya.
Hi.
We're getting into another episode of Friends. This is season.
Can you stop doing that?
Top 20 unscripted Friends moments that were kept in the show. There's plenty of Friends videos, guys, that we have to do. There's so many unscripted, deleted scenes,
bloopers,
gag reels.
Yep.
Yeah, there's so many, guys. So you know the drill. The website starting with P, down description down below. If you want to go over there to watch everything in full, head over there. Links will be right down there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Let's go. Come on.
Bad time to say the wrong name, huh, Ross?
That's true. Thanks, Dad.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 unscripted Friends moments that were kept in the show.
Ragazzi, sono appena arrivato, vivo al piano di sotto, quindi ci vedremo molto spesso, penso.
He doesn't speak much English.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best moments from this sitcom that were reportedly improvised, somehow born out of a spontaneous moment, or not included in the script. That made it either to air or into the uncut DVD version. Which of these gems is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Number 20, Rachel's bagpipe reaction.
And not only that, I'm getting a new brain.
Joey's, or rather Dr. Ramore's new brain, is certainly entertaining. But Kudrow's love for the episode has more to do with the part where she sings as Ross plays the bagpipes.
I love that play.
Admit that this scene is one of the funniest the sitcom ever produced. In fact, you might be familiar with the classic outtake in which none of the cast can hold it together. While Kudrow...
Yeah, I think so. It's nice to meet you, Emma. Phoebe. Oh, that's a funny noise.
When Christina Applegate guest starred on the show as Rachel's sister Amy, she had some great moments and pieces of dialogue. But one of the best bits is her getting Phoebe confused with Emma, and then not grasping why Phoebe repeats her real name to her. It leads to her asking,
Why does she keep making that noise?
well, it turns out that hysterical quote wasn't part of the original script. In fact, Applegate revealed to Today that it was penned on the day of shooting, literally, quote, in front of the audience. And yes, the actress loves it too. Talk about a great rewrite.
And I say, why does she keep making that noise? That was written like as a rewrite in front of the audience, and it was just, I thought it was hilarious. I felt very lucky that I got to say that.
Number 18, water in Joey's face. For the big post-Super Bowl episode, Friends brought in a bunch of guest stars, including Julia Roberts and Brooke Shields.
I'm Susie Moss. 4th grade, glasses. I used to carry around a box of animal crackers like a purse.
Susie Moss.
Shields was Erica, a stalker who didn't grasp that Joey was an actor and believed him to be his Days of Our Lives character Dr. Drake Ramore. Unable to convince her otherwise, the friends tell her that he's really Ramore's horrible twin.
Drake, what are you getting at?
I'm not Drake. That's right. He's not Drake. He's Hans Ramore, Drake's evil twin.
To bring the lie home, Rachel and Monica throw water in Joey's face. But the funniest bit is when Chandler does the same, which, rumor has it, wasn't scripted.
He told me he would run away with me, and he didn't.
And you let the toilet seat up, you bastard!
Unfortunately, we weren't able to confirm this, and it may simply be hearsay, but Jennifer Aniston's reaction does hint that it was maybe unplanned. We sure hope so. Number 17, Authentic Branson.
Hey, so what are you fine gentlemen in the market for? We got scarves, souvenir postcards. Check this out, huh? Oh, yeah. That's the stuff.
The Friends trip to London gave us two of the most memorable moments in the show's history.
It's funny because that guy, Branson, he's selling souvenirs, and at that time, he was probably one of the world's most richest men. Funny that.
There was the beginning of Monica and Chandler's love story, and, of course, Ross accidentally saying Rachel at his wedding. But it also might have given us an unscripted moment featuring one of the richest men in the world. You might remember Richard Branson as the guy Joey purchases a hat from.
You're gonna make me choose between you and the hat? I choose the hat. Good choice. Thanks. Okay, look.
Well, Branson reportedly struggled to get his lines right, possibly from not having properly memorized them. So as the story goes, the writers apparently ditched the script and Branson, Matt LeBlanc, and Matthew Perry improvised.
He's just jealous you'll fit right in. All Londoners wear them.
Oh, really? Then how come no one here anywhere is wearing one?
They're all tourists.
Number 16, Monkey Business.
I wanted this to work so much. And I'm still in there, you know, changing his diapers, picking his fleas. But he's just phoning it in.
We all remember Marcel the Monkey, Ross's pet capuchin, whose stint on Friends was relatively short but certainly memorable, right? You probably also know that actor David Schwimmer wasn't a huge fan of filming with the two creatures who played the character.
So I'd have monkey grubby hands all over, and it just wasn't. It was time for Marcel to off.
But did you know that apparently some of the capuchin's unplanned actions made it into the final cut of the sitcom? As well trained as they were also still animals, and there's a reason the expression is monkeying around. While in many cases this led to delays in filming, there were reportedly also times where the unplanned nature of what transpired resulted in comedy gold.
So would you leave my leg alone? Would you just stop pumping me for 2 seconds? Marcel, would you just take him away? Just take him.
15. Paulo's Italian.
Guarda la luna, guarda le stelle, guarda tutte le cose belle.
Guarda. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I remember that.
If you were wondering if the show had any Italian writers writing the dialogue for Rachel's season 1 boyfriend Paulo, the answer's no. Well, some of the writers may have been Italian, we don't know, but they weren't writing Paulo's lines. In fact, no one was.
Poke a nose.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nose.
I didn't know that.
Actor
That's
Cosimo
interesting.
Fusco has explained that the producers gave him a directive to make up the Italian dialogue as he went. Quote, "I was asked to improvise," he said, adding that he made up most of the Italian spoken by Paulo. We may not have always understood what Paulo was saying, but the actor certainly nailed his delivery.
I wonder if the Italians were like, what the fuck is he saying? That were watching this. Imagine watching it with the Italian subtitles and the Italian language.
Pineapple, strawberry, potato tree.
It's like,
Just random words.
That stayed in everyone's mind, you know. It's like, guarda la luna, guarda le stelle,
guarda la luna.
tutte le cose belle.
Number 14, Joey's dislocated shoulder. Friends fans probably remember how Joey dislocated his shoulder.
Oh, you
in
told
season
me
3
this.
by jumping on his bed.
See, Joe, that's why your parents told you not to jump on the bed.
But that isn't how Matt LeBlanc did it. That came while filming the previous episode. In the one where no one's ready, Joey and Chandler are fighting over a chair. And in one scene, Joey has to rush to it before his friend can get there. Well, the actor fell and landed awkwardly, dislocating his shoulder in the process.
And I went just to jump over the coffee table and somehow tripped, and my legs went up in the air, and my shoulder came out of the socket.
He had to wear a sling for a while, so the writers had to change the script for the next episode in order to account for it. Thus, the falling off the bed storyline.
I had a whole story worked out, but then Chandler sold me out. Well, I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't think the doctor was going to buy that it just fell out of the socket.
Number 13, wrong name.
Hi, Ross. Take the Emily. Take the Rachel.
As amazing as it would be, we're not here to tell you that Ross saying Rachel instead of Emily at his wedding was a David Schwimmer ad-lib. However, it reportedly happened because of a previous flub the actor made. You see, the writing team didn't have a set plan for what was going to happen with Ross and Emily.
You take your time, sweetie. I'll be right out here. She's just fixing her makeup. And I love you.
Then, one day while they were rehearsing for a different episode, Schwimmer accidentally set Rachel instead of Emily in a scene. The instant that happened, writer Greg Malins told co-creator David Crane, quote, "That's it." And the "I, Ross, take thee Rachel" moment was born.
Emily, shall I go on?
He said Rachel, right? Do you think I should go up there?
Number 12. Does a bear? In the season 7
Does a
episode,
bear
The One with the Cheap
in the
Wedding
woods?
Dress, Ross and Joey both start dating the same girl.
Ross, this is Joey. Joey? Ross.
Hi. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, I used to have a friend named Joey. I don't anymore.
The ensuing conundrum culminates in a hysterical back and forth with each other, trying to embarrass the other in front of her. Needless to say, she ends up leaving the two guys alone for dinner.
All right, you ever got stuck in a pair of your own leather pants? Hey, have you ever locked yourself in a TV cabinet, VD boy?
Yep. He sure did.
This
She's
led to
gone.
Matt LeBlanc seemingly improvising a line that didn't make it into the episode that aired on NBC, but is in the uncut DVD version.
You hungry?
There's a bear in the woods.
See? There's a bear in the woods.
The language used obviously wasn't what you'd call TV friendly, but the moment sure is memorable. Number 11, grabbing the lamp.
He's talking to London.
Oh my God, did he get in touch with Emily?
Well, no, not yet. He's calling everyone on her side of the family, hoping that someone will help him get in touch with her.
Have you ever been so excited about something that you handed someone a lamp? We can't say we have, but Ross was in season 5 when Emily called from London to talk to him. He runs over to the couch and, in his excess of enthusiasm, hands Chandler the lamp.
Hello?
Hello, Ross.
Emily? Emily? Oh my God, it's Emily! It's Emily! Everyone!
It's a great moment, but rumor has it it's one that the writers hadn't thought of. Apparently, this one came from the mind of David Schwimmer. Why or how he decided to do it, we don't know, but if it's true, we are so glad he did. We should also mention
Janice,
that
what the
mind of
f-
Matthew
What do I do with the
not
lamp?
only takes the object, but hilariously holds onto it for a while.
She's talking.
Number 10, worst hangover.
Hello, Mrs. Ross.
The gang's trip to Vegas is a memorable one, but its aftermath is perhaps the most notable part. Ross and Rachel drunkenly get married, which is, well, awkward for them since they're currently in the off part of their on-off relationship.
On a break.
Miss our friends getting married. Who got married?
You did?
Wait, hello? We didn't get married?
Married? That's ridiculous.
Ross's insistence on trying to make the marriage work leads her to become increasingly exasperated. This culminates in a line Jennifer Aniston improvised.
Oh, Ross, come on! This is not a marriage. This is the world's worst hangover.
Reportedly, they had to edit out the audience's laughter at this take. Number 9, real tears. Given how long the show went on, it can be easy to forget that Ross begins the series going through a divorce. His early attempts to get back into the dating world don't get off on the right foot either, since his first date in years sees him run into his ex-wife Carol.
Maybe I screwed up the first date I had in 9 years.
That could be it.
Oh, God.
Determined to make things better, Ross implores Carol for a chance to make their marriage work.
Here's a wacky thought. Let's say you and I give it another shot.
Actress Jane Sibbitt's welling up with tears during the scene was real and unscripted. She said in an interview that she was just so moved by David Schwimmer's performance.
Now, see, you keep saying that, but there's something right here. I love you.
This is also not the only time Sibbitt got emotional while filming. Her tears were real when she gave birth to Ben at the end of season 1, as it was filmed soon after she had given birth to a son in real life.
He's here. He's a person.
Look at that. What does he look like?
Kind of like my Uncle Ed covered in Jell-O.
Number 8.
Okay, that's the stick.
You like that one?
Yeah, you're funny.
I'm funny? Oh, thank God.
Ben are pranking her with, but Rachel's shock
I thought it was
genuine from Aniston.
I thought it was real.
Jennifer Aniston didn't know it was fake. She thought it was actually real.
Tell her about. This episode sees Chandler get a phone call by mistake for someone named Bob from a woman with an attractive voice named Jade.
I barely had the nerve to make this call, so you know what I did?
What?
I got a little drunk. And naked.
Bob here.
Pretending to be Bob, he sets up a fake date with her and then steps in when Bob doesn't show. However, his plan goes awry as Jade calls Bob to tell him it didn't go well.
So, how was he?
The final scene shows Jade leaving a message on the machine, which is overheard by Joey.
Here comes the beep. You know what to do.
Hi, it's me.
Jade's description of what she wants to do with Bob prompts him to trip over himself to get to the phone.
But if we could just have one night together, just for old time's sake. One hot, steamy, wild night.
Although Joey picking up the phone was scripted, his hilarious tripping was accidental on Matt LeBlanc's part. And it was so funny, they left it in. Number 6. Cabinet Smack. Chandler has a lot of unfortunate romances before he finds the one, and one of the most dangerous love interests is Rachel's boss, Joanna.
Okay, but if you don't come back soon...
She passed away, didn't she?
Yeah.
While fooling around in her office, Joanna leaves Chandler handcuffed in there and without any pants. Things only get more embarrassing when Rachel discovers him there. Events reach peak funny, though, when Chandler punctuates his request to be freed by accidentally opening the filing cabinet drawer he's cuffed to and hitting himself in the head.
I'm going to say this for the last time. Would you please just...
Apparently, this was not in the script, and Jennifer Aniston can be seen covering her mouth to maintain her composure. Naturally, it was too good not to include in the episode. Number 5. Williams and Crystal. One of the most memorable openings and cameos in Friends history sees two men, played by Billy Crystal and Robin Williams, enter the gang's usual coffee shop and then engage in a loud conversation. So I go over there.
Excuse me.
It's a little crowded. Do you mind if we sit?
Yeah, could you scooch? Oh,
move over.
Scooch?
Thomas, played by Williams, tearfully confesses to Tim, played by Crystal, that he believes his wife is cheating on him.
Hey, what is wrong with me?
What's the matter?
Tim, I have a feeling my wife is sleeping with her gynecologist.
Tim eventually confirms that it was he that was sleeping with his friend's wife, prompting Thomas to
I can't even remember this episode.
Give me this thing, all right? All right, enough. You are no longer my friend. We are finished. Nada, no more. You are a bastard for doing that. Come on. Get away from me.
The entire scene was reportedly improvised by everyone involved, including Williams and Crystal, Matt LeBlanc's interruption, and Courtney Cox's declaration that she can't even remember what she wanted to tell her friends.
So, Monica, what were you going to tell us?
I have no idea.
If we were doing quantity of lines improvised, this would easily be number 1.
That's why that's why Mr. Williams was just
When Joey is down on his
Robin
luck
Williams
having
was just
difficulty finding
next
acting
level.
work, Ross helps him get a job as a museum tour guide.
Hey, you guys, check it out. Check it out. Guess what job I just got?
However, when the rest of the group sees Joey in his bright new uniform, Chandler can't resist making fun of him.
I don't know, but Donald Trump wants his blue blazer black.
Blue blazer black?
His awkward insult that Donald Trump wants his blue blazer black was an actual mistake made by actor Matthew Perry.
Blue blazer back. He wants it back.
Wait, you said black.
Why would he want his blue blazer black?
Similarly, the rest of the actors mocking him for his mix-up was not in the script, and it was all in character enough that the creators left the moment in, because it was blazingly funnier than the real line.
Well, you know what I meant.
No, you messed it up. You're stupid.
Number 3, pages stuck.
First, there's a layer of ladyfingers.
Oh, God.
Then a layer of jam. Then custard, which I made from scratch.
And then meat.
One of the show's famous Thanksgiving episodes also gave rise to one of its greatest improvised and filthiest jokes. One plotline features Rachel making a trifle, which ends up containing beef and peas of all things.
Then raspberries, more ladyfingers. Then beef sauteed with peas and onions. Then a little bit more custard. And then bananas. And then
I have to try that one day.
Trying to get to the bottom of the confusion, Joey and Ross find out that Rachel has accidentally made half a trifle and half a shepherd's pie due to the recipe pages being stuck together.
Oh my God. The pages are stuck together.
Chandler!
Chandler!
Upon finding this out, Joey immediately yells Chandler's name in admonishment for supposedly being responsible for the sticky situation. According to the commentary, this was made up on the spot. Number 2, Q-tip quip.
Hey, anybody know a good tailor?
The season 2 premiere finds Chandler having an unfortunate experience with a tailor. When inquiring to his friends about going to see one, Chandler is recommended to the craftsman by Joey, who hems and haws about when exactly he first went to his tailor.
Why don't you go see Frankie? My family's been going to him forever. He did my first suit when I was 15. No, wait, 16. No, excuse me, 15. All right, when was 1990?
Joey's
In
poor memory
1990?
of incredibly stupid questions about when a particular year was prompt Chandler to deliver a spectacularly scathing quip about stopping a Q-tip when there's resistance in the ear.
Okay, you have to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance.
The remark was invented on the spot by Matthew Perry, and it remains one of the actor's favorite lines he ever said on the show. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, last laugh.
If that falls off the truck, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
As sad as the final moments of Friends are, given the 10 years of laughter and joy that preceded them, there are still, of course, some funny times.
Seems smaller somehow.
Has it always been purple?
One such case is the final line of the series. Once everyone has packed up their things and goodbyes have been made, the gang decides they have time to get coffee.
Well, do you guys have to go to the new house right away, or do you have some time? We got some time. Okay, should we get some coffee?
Ever irreverent, Chandler sarcastically asks where they'll get coffee, as if they won't be going to Central Perk.
Sure. Where?
Matthew Perry reportedly delivered this final quip off the cuff, leaving one last mark of his own on the series. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from...
It's interesting to see a lot of those takes, because it makes you think. Inside of the show, some of those lines that were kept in, would they have had the same effect just keeping the original?
No.
Interesting.
No, I don't think so.
I had no idea that that American fella was told to speak in Italian and make up the lines, but just like no script or anything, just make them up.
Just say things.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I honestly thought he was speaking Italian.
He is speaking Italian.
No, but he's literally probably like, oh yeah.
He is speaking Italian. They just didn't tell him what to say. It's like they tell you in the Spanish show, they tell you, okay, go and speak English.
But I thought they said that he was making it up.
Because he didn't have a script, but he was like, they say, go to the window, look at the moon, and say something. And you look at the moon and say, whatever you think. You don't have a line that you have to say. You make it up.
Okay, so they were real Italian words, but he was probably saying the moon looks beautiful when it's yellow.
The moon looks beautiful because it reflects
So that's what he
on
meant
your
by
beauty.
making it up. Okay.
He didn't tell him what to say in Italian.
Okay.
He said whatever he felt like. But what he says, I can't remember now, but it's
flu.
No, it's actually something beautiful. It's not like he's saying carrots, potatoes, and cabbages. You know what I mean? So actually, it's got a meaning. Can't remember the line now, but no, it's got a meaning. Yeah, it's cool how they didn't tell him what to say; just made it up.
What else inside of this top 20 unscripted Friends moments that were kept in the show? Do you
I
feel like
I love the one where they throw the dummy downstairs.
If you see my reaction live, like when I was watching that for the first time, I thought so as well.
Jennifer Aniston didn't know about the dummy, and she thought that David Schwimmer actually fell off the stairs. That's why she ran, and then she's like, "Oh, you pricks!"
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's very funny. And the one that I found hilarious as well was the other one when can't remember now. When Chandler hits his head.
I think someone said as well in the comment section that was not in the script.
Yeah, when he hits his head, and they actually like, if that happened and I was acting, I would lose it. I'll lose it laughing.
Yeah,
I don't know how they do it, honestly. It's just so good.
Most of the time, how they keep a straight face. Exactly.
I will lose it.
Exactly. So, guys, that is one of many, many Friends videos that we have got planned. Oh my god. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Let us know in the comment section down below. We're going to get into Big Bang Theory. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for that, and bye-bye.
Bye.